Hi, everyone. This is Rosie Hayer and Brittany Daly with Rivet Real Estate. As promised, we are here today to talk about the great investment opportunities that are popping up for all our investors as we're navigating this tough market. I'm sure you are hearing everywhere that real estate prices are adjusting, interest rates are going up. Now, the real question is, what does it mean for you as an investor? For the last 7-8 years, we have been helping tremendous number of investors find amazing deals off market and on market to help build real estate portfolios. Now, our real estate portfolios for some of our clients have gone from one property to almost 40 plus properties in the last 5 years. So today, we are going to share with you what has allowed people to stay ahead of the curve and tap into the opportunity that is not available to general public. So in today's conversation, we're going to share with you some of the great investment duplexes that are available off market that you won't find on MLS, you won't find on Zillow, and you won't find on realtor.com or any other websites that are out there. So Brittany, without any further ado, I would love for you to take over the latest investment opportunities that our investors can tap into that are not available for general public.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Rosie. So I'm going to show you this flyer that we have for Gerald duplexes. So these duplexes are in Gerald. You're averaging about $1,800 a month on each side. Okay. And the latest data actually shows $1,850 a month on each side. They're going to be completed probably around anywhere between July and October timeframe. And the price is actually $454 because they have added blinds and fridge to both units. Okay. Now, these duplexes are a little bit, I would say, different than other duplexes in the fact that it is being built by a builder that was a custom builder for primary residences. They got with a developer. This developer wanted to build a mix of duplexes plus single family. And so these are basically custom duplexes. The countertops are beautiful. The drawers are like soft close drawers. And they have a lot of great aspects to them. So each side is 1,560. Okay. So a total of 3,120 square feet. Each side is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and has a single car garage. Okay. Very open concept. You have 9-foot ceilings. The lots are roughly 70 by 125. Okay. They have nice stainless steel appliances, blinds and fridge are in each unit. They have granite countertops in both the kitchen and the bathrooms. Okay. And then they have the luxury vinyl tile floors. And then also they come with garage door openers, and the garage is finished out as well.
Bree, I know this is not the first time we're working with this developer who has showed us properties off market. Could you share with everyone, like, how many of these similar duplexes have we sold in the last 2 years to our investors?
Yes. So we started selling them, I believe it was 2019, and they were going for $365 at the time, renting out at $1,500 a month on each side.
Wow.
And since then, I think we've sold another 10, renting out between $1,700 now to $1,850 on each side.
Yeah.
And now we had the 20 that were released to us. And I believe 17 are taken. There are still 3 available.
Wow. So guys, as you can tell from Brittany's conversation, this is not the first time rodeo. This is something our investors have been investing in. And if you look at the price difference and appreciation from 2018, right?
Yeah.
2018, 375, 365 to 450 is barely 10% to 12% hike in last 4 years, where we all know that in last 2 years, right after COVID, when the big surge happened in the inventory, we were robbed of a lot of options that could be a great investment opportunity for investors. So you can tell that even in today's market, comparison to 2018 to 2022, this is not an expensive property. But Brittany is about to show you how the rental rates have appreciated. Well, the market has taken a little appreciation, which is well deserving of Austin, Texas. So I would love for Brittany to share with everyone how rental rates have appreciated. That has made this investment even more attractive than ever before.
All right. So if we look at the rent, we started off at $1,500 a month. Okay.
Wow.
Each side was getting 15. You can see that we had increases of $50, $100, $150, all the way up. The most recent data that we have is $1,850 that just closed. And you can tell that these are renting out. I mean, you're looking at like a 2-week average to rent out. They are
Like,
not going to rent out at all.
Brie, like one of the biggest concerns our investors have is like, what if the property doesn't rent out?
Yeah.
Right.
And we don't have that problem.
We don't have that problem, guys. The rentals, look, everything is supply and demand, just like houses. So rental rates are going up all over the city, all over the state. So your property would be no different. And Bree, if we compare the quality of the duplexes that are built in Gerald compared to other real estate that's available, how would you compare them in terms of that?
You know, it's kind of hard to even compare because the quality, as you can see, is amazing in these duplexes. You know, and I don't say that a lot. You know, we walk into, 100 to 200 homes a month. We see a lot of different quality.
Yeah.
I even had a client who lives in a property, in the Cedar Park, Austin area, whose home is probably worth over $1 million, and that is buying one of these. And he mentioned that, hey, this quality is even better than my home. You know what I mean? So he was like, look, if it wasn't so small, I'd move my family into here.
Wow. Well, you guys imagine this, when you have a tenant living in the property, when Brittany and I are educating you guys on what investments to buy, just remember a property that could be a little bit cheaper, but you have a carpet everywhere, you don't have a center island and the kitchen is too small. It prohibits a certain demographic of tenants who are willing to pay you premium rent from considering your property. But on the contrast, if you have no carpet anywhere in the house, you can just literally do a detail clean and you're done. You're ready for the next tenant to come in. On the contrast, if you have a tenant with carpet in the house, then the cleanliness, the odor, and the maintenance is much higher. And just know, every time a tenant leaves, and if the flooring is not left in a great condition, it is a cost to the landlord to restore the property in a great condition to make it rentable again. Now, Bree, I know this things like get scooped off the market very quickly. How many of them were originally available that with this builder? It seems like you have released a new batch with the developer. How many were available? How many are taken? And how many are left?
So originally there was only 10. They opened it up to 20 because there were 2 different phases that they were going to do. Out of those 20, 17 are taken within, I would say, 3 weeks. And there's only 3 left. They are potentially going to be releasing them to other agents, they said. Paula hasn't done that as of yet, but
okay.
Who knows? They could do that any day. I wanted to show you where it was just so you can see. So obviously this is Gerald, right? And on the east side of Gerald, this is where Sonterra is. A bunch of single family is over here. On the west side, this is where the other duplexes, this is where the other duplexes were built on County Road 306. These duplexes are going to be right across the street, okay, right in this area right here. And as you can tell, it's pretty underdeveloped right now. So a lot of new build construction is going to go over here. I think more commercial is probably going to come over here as well. So you have a lot of opportunity for growth and appreciation on this side of Gerald right now too.
Yeah, that's awesome. And guys, Gerald, like if we have to help people understand, where is Gerald located? Like this is not the town that people have on top of their mind. Could you give us a little reference?
Yeah, so I'll kind of show you from here. So Gerald is probably, I would say, like a 25-minute drive to Georgetown. If we're going to the Samsung plant, okay, over here in Taylor, we're probably looking at a 35-minute drive.
Yeah.
We want to go to Meta and Temple, probably a 25-30 minute drive. Okay,
Wow.
we can go down into Austin and we want to go to Tesla, let's just say, we're probably looking at like a 45-minute drive to an hour, but we can probably just hop on the toll and get there in 45 minutes.
Wow. So would it be okay to say that Gerald is kind of a sandwich town between Georgetown and Temple? And Georgetown, guys, is the largest growing city in the nation right now. So to be between Georgetown and Temple, where Meta from Facebook is coming, like the economy is booming. A lot of people who have gotten the jobs have not moved in and settled down and sent their kids to school yet. So this is still very early for rental rates to be 1850. I can only imagine what we are going to look at once these establishments have already settled. What would you say, Bree, to that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel that Gerald is, I remember 5-6 years ago, maybe,
Yeah.
when Gerald was, nothing, right? And we had one of our investors purchase duplexes for, I think it was $210,000.
Yep.
And rented, what was it, 1,200 or 1,250 each side?
Yep, barely 1,200 each side.
And look at them now.
Wow. Guys, like, Bree, would it be okay if we just show them the duplexes? I think they were the only duplexes that were available in Gerald at that time, in that
Yeah.
corner. So there's a neighborhood called Sonterra that Brittany helped our investors get started in. And they were the duplexes that were available for 210 to 250 range for a longest period of time. And the rent was barely 1,200 on each side. Now, please remember, guys, when we look at 1,200, it looks like very heavy cash flow investment, which is right. So anytime we have cash flow heavy investment, schools and school ratings is not what is really taken into consideration. Because some properties are appreciation heavy, some are cash flow heavy. But everything that's cash flow heavy, as the city develops and more opportunities like Meta, Samsung shows up, these establishments become highly appreciative and great in demand. So your initial investment of $210,000, there you go. That's exactly. Guys, this is the original duplexes of Gerald. How we got our investors started. Bree, this is the one that we sold for like 210?
Yeah.
Wow. And I remember helping our clients rent these properties. Gosh, the duplex applications, there would be 12 of them in a week. That's the demand we had for the rental amount that was listed. So, Bree, this was the original 210. You're saying in 2018, the new duplexes started popping up at 375. And now in 2022, we're selling duplexes from 450 range. And the rent has gone from what to what again?
1,500 to 1,850.
Wow. And the duplexes that you just showed me, they were 1,200.
They were 1,200. So
in essence, the duplex rents of the market in the last 6-7 years have gone from approximately 1,200 to 1,850. And we're not done yet, guys. And I will give you hands-on information. Just last year, the same duplexes, when we closed with our investors, the rent was 1,650, 1,700. This year, the rents are closing at 1,850 in less than 10 days. So if we said anything today that interested you and you feel like you would like to consider this an opportunity, a new construction, no repairs, no headaches, and no carpet to consider to replace when your tenants leave, please contact us today. We will be very happy to show you the comparison on how these properties compare to other investments and also to single families as well. And remember, guys, when we get duplex, Bree, how much rent we get? Two. So it's not 1,850 rent you're getting 2 units for 1,850 each. So I hope this was helpful, Bree. Any last note for our people to hear? I would just say this, we've been waiting for this time when we can get into the market and not have to compete. This is an opportunity that is off market, off market at 454 in the event that they actually go on the market, even with the market right now. Do I think there will be multiple offers on this? Yes. Because if you look at what duplexes, actually, before we leave, I just want to share one thing. Please. I will just do a quick search for duplexes. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to say year built, let's just say 2010. Yeah. Okay. There are 26 matches right now. And let's look in, I'll do a map.
and maybe look in some areas that are closer. Taylor, 409, okay, 1390 square feet. Look at
So
this.
you're saying that all of Austin MLS has 26 duplexes showing available for sale?
Yep.
Guys, that's very low inventory, all over the city of Austin. And what is the price range? Just to show people comparison on where this 454 range falls in. Can we do like a 50 display so we can see all at one page?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So the duplexes are, oh my God. So we're going from $299 all the way to $2.4 million in duplex pricing. Now, where is our price range falling? If we have to circle, which price point we're falling in?
We're right here.
So we are the top 20%. So the lowest price range still, right, for construction. What is this available for 484 right now?
So this is actually in Seguin.
Nice.
Brand new construction in Seguin. And still it's 2560 square feet. We're at 3120. And Seguin, although Seguin is not
It
bad,
shows on the map where Seguin is.
but let me show you.
Mhm.
Okay, here's Austin, here's San Antonio.
Okay, I don't think we can see the map yet.
Oh, you can't see the map? Oh,
You might
Hold
want
on.
to refresh this screen.
I have to share my whole screen. Okay, you see?
Yeah.
Here's Austin, San
Yeah.
Antonio. Seguin is right here by New Braunfels, just east of New Braunfels.
Wow. So it's going more towards south of Austin and complete opposite. And I know Seguin is not the market that is sandwiched between, because New Braunfels is more between Austin and San Antonio. So
Right.
Seguin is to the right. And the price point over there for smaller homes is much higher in duplexes compared to Gerald.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I also want to show you, just looking at, Bastrop, $599 for 2013. This is what you're getting.
Wow.
Again, this is not bad, right? But if it's not comparable, the 454 to be getting something like that, it's really a steal.
Wow. Well, it's clearly evident that, I just love the way our duplexes look in Gerald. So guys, I would say, please don't just take the word for it. Look at the data, compare the data, and see what you're getting where at what price. Clearly, your rent, whenever the duplexes are a part of your portfolio, when the rent goes up, it actually goes up for 2 units rather than 1 unit. So your cash flow goes up higher, and duplexes are often evaluated based on the income approach. So higher the income, higher the cash flow a duplex is producing. It's not on how many duplexes are around there, how many duplex, that is a part of the consideration for appraisal, but the true evaluation of a duplex is heavily dependent upon how much cash flow we are creating in a duplex. And that is 2 units, not 1 unit. I think, Bree, we said it all. Rest, we would love to hear from everyone. And if anything we said today interests you and you have curiosity about more of these properties, simply reach out to us at the information given below. We are happy to be assistance to you. Our main goal is to make sure that you build wealth and we get to be a part of it. And if your portfolio is getting bigger and better every day, we're doing our job. So guys, we'll talk to you guys soon again next month. Please don't forget to watch our market statistics, because it's going to truly help you connect dots on why this is the right time to invest and why these prices are competitive compared to other prices we have been seeing in the last 2 years. Well, until then, make it a great day. Bye-bye.